Angry Guy here, and today we're discussing why black women are now telling black men they want them as passport bros leave. So, many of you probably saw this coming. Black women are now telling black men that they want them as passport bros leave. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this video because, yeah.
And I think also too, women, black women in particular, need to lay off of that strong thing. That's a trap, because when you say words like strong black woman, it makes us superhuman, and it makes people think, oh, we can conquer anything, and it's almost like superhuman.
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful with that strong. You want to be strong, but that can't be your label, because that in and of itself will scare a man.
No, it doesn't scare us. We're just not wasting any of our time with a woman who says she doesn't need us.
Strong black woman. All right, queen, do you rule over your kingdom? All right, is all hail Vegeta, prince of no one. All right, like these, it's like they just don't learn. They literally just don't learn, and this is the situation that we're in right now.
Come overly masculine never becomes overly feminine.
Let's try that.
Keep it pushing.
Please do not address me as a strong, independent black woman. It's not a compliment. I never hear a man that is raising children alone say, I'm mom and dad. He never becomes overly feminine because he's raising children. But we as women become overly masculine because we are raising children, because I'm mom and dad and I got to do all these things, right? And now I put extra stuff on me, and then I say, ain't nobody helping me. Well, nobody told you to do that. There is help available, all because I was trying to overcompensate for what daddy wasn't doing. I didn't have to be mom and dad, because when you think of something strong, you do not think of coming to the aid of it. So when we are looked at and walk around as strong, what we're putting out is, I do not need assistance. I don't need your help. So anytime a man says, oh, I love it, you're so strong, I said, no, I'm not strong. I'm resilient. I'm not independent. I'm interdependent. Because nobody ever comes to the aid of the strong person.
Exactly. So for all the women out there claiming that you're strong and independent, you're saying that
It's so crazy. Now, and you know what's interesting? This is now the narrative. I want y'all to understand. All these women that are saying this, these women are the same ones that were singing a different tune just years ago. All right, just a few years ago, these same exact women that you see right here, right now, were strong black independent women. What it is right now is they see what's happening. They see the writing on the. They see that men are walking away, leaving the country, not coming back. All right. The only guys that are left in their communities right now, the only men that are increasingly left in the community, is Tyrone, Ray Ray, and Pookie. Okay? And these are not marriageable men. Plan B guys are leaving. Plan C guys are leaving. Plan D guys are getting their money up and they're leaving too. They have there's this is literally mass utopia, except there's a way out, and the men are the mice are fleeing. The mice are fleeing, and what do? You've got these women saying that, oh, I'm going to become a passport sis. I'm gonna go overseas and find me a husband. Where? Like, this is as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets, And it's like now they're like, oh my gosh, all the guys are going, and they're feeling the what it's like to be lonely. Like, yeah, my girlfriends can't hold me down. I need a dude, you know, and this whole shaming men at every turn, that doesn't work. And let me make this very clear. These women that are saying this stuff, they won't cook, they won't clean. They're still playing this game. They're still playing the strong black woman. But what they are doing now is they're trying to find a man that's going to take care of them. Okay? They're trying to find a man that's going to take care of them and going to help them now, because they're realizing that this whole strong, independent thing isn't what it was cracked up to be. It isn't. It isn't what it's cracked. They had their fun. These are women in their 40s, y'all. These are women in their 40s now, in their 40s, and now they're talking about, I'm not strong, I'm not independent. You were strong and independent all the way through they're in their 40s and 50s. They were strong and independent in their 20s and 30s. Now y'all in your 40s and 50s, and you don't want to be strong and independent anymore. What is that about? By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and turn on notifications to never miss another video. Again, also like the video because it tells YouTube that you like the video and you want to see more, so YouTube will keep showing you more of my content. Guys, these black women are telling black men they want them now as they're watching the password bros leave, walk away, and not even look back. Password bros, I look at my comments, and you have all these dudes in the comments like letting me know, like I haven't been to the U.S. in years. It's been 11 years, it's been 7 years, it's been 11 years. I have one dude telling me that he hasn't been back to the United States since the 90s. Since a password bro, like I'm working on something for y'all. He hasn't been back to the United States since the 90s. He left and just never came back. This is how serious it is. Like these men are walking out. They're walking out like daddy went to go get some milk, and we all know how that story ends. We all know how that story ends. Daddy went to go get some milk, and you know what happens after that. All right? Little Johnny is now in his 20s and he has anger issues because dad wasn't around when he was growing up. All right. And he doesn't know who his dad is. He's been asking around, and people said that he looks like the barber. He looks the barber down the road, and but he doesn't have any firm ideas. And he already checked out. He already checked with him, and that dude was like, "Listen, I ain't your daddy. You need to get out the shop." And I'm, I'm telling you, it's hard. It's cold out there, and he's asking his mama, "Who's my daddy?" And every time he brings the subject up, she has selective hearing, and she starts talking about she has to go pray. She's busy praying, and she has to used to talk to Jesus every time. All right, so he's gotten the hit at this point because she will not talk for her life. This is really what's up. This is real. Men are walking away. Men are walking away, and they're staying away. They're leaving, and they're not coming back. And the women, that some of them are realizing, like, oh my goodness, these men are taking off. These men are taking off. We need to do something. We're gonna say that we act like we're traditional out here. We're not traditional. We're gonna act like we're traditional. We're gonna pretend. Let's go ahead and jump into this video because this is a good one. I want y'all to watch this one because this woman is something.
Independent. You're saying that you can do it all by yourself. So nobody's coming to your aid when you really need help. Now take a listen to multiple women who are still young, mind you, who are tired of being independent already. We knew it was coming.
Hey y'all, I'm ready to live a soft life. I'm tired of being independent. I've been independent for a real long time, and I'm tired of being independent. I don't want to be independent anymore. I want to live a soft life. Lord, I see what you have done for others. Can you please do it for me? That is the prayer that I pray. And it gets to the point where I just feel like I'm never going to get that soft girl life because I'm never going to get a single man that wants to be in a relationship with a single woman. It's hard out here. So until then, I guess I'll be Miss INDEPENDENT. I definitely know what it means.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? That prayer you just did, you should have been praying, asking God to send you the right husband back when you were younger, instead of trying to be strong and independent. And now, since the Passport Brothers movement, this is the wrong time to realize you no longer want to be independent. But hey, good luck.
I quit at being independent. I don't want to do this shit anymore. This shit is draining. I'm so ready to have a man come into my life and take care of me.
Celebrities are taking advantage of the hottest diet trend of 2023. It's called Keto 2.0. Keto 2.0 is a new twist on the traditional keto diet, but without...
No, bro, you ain't getting I'm not doing that for you. I'm not. Yeah, this man out here with his ass.
ketone levels in the body, which in turn supports
guys,
a bundle of benefits, including 51
My car because I don't know what the
before the special offer ends.
My tires pop, and I'm sitting in my car because I don't know what the to do. Obviously, I know what the to do, but I don't want to do this shit no more. Like,
come on, y'all use your phones all the time, lollygagging, and AAA is just a phone call away.
I'm ready to have someone come into my life and take care of me. This shit is so fucking draining. This independent life, like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I quit because every time something happens, I always have to figure shit out on my own, and I don't want to do that shit no more. I shouldn't have to be stressing about shit like this. I'm tired.
Just barely 30 years old and you tired already? Just wait until you turn 45. You gonna be exhausted.
I just paid 3 bills just now with my own debit card. Like the independent black woman I don't want to be. Don't ask me for a thing.
I just paid 3 bills with my own debit card like the independent woman I don't want to be. Don't ask me for shit.
You know I'm about to tell you a story, right? In 2021, everything in my house started breaking. First, the garbage disposal went out. I replaced it myself, but that garbage disposal cost me $200. Then the garage door springs popped and the door was so old, I had to get the whole thing replaced. That was $2,500. Then one of my cars failed the emissions test, so I needed to replace the catalytic converter. I replaced it myself, but the catalytic converter cost $200. Then my electrical main breaker went out in my circuit box, and I ain't messing with that, so I had to pay an electrician, and that cost me $250. Then my bathtub drain backed up. I ran a snake down there, but he couldn't unplug it. So I had to go into the crawl space and cut the pipe, only to realize that the pipe was rusted in the middle. You know, it was so clogged up I couldn't even see through it once I got the pipe out. So I ended up having to replace 5 feet of pipe. Now the pipe.
Now imagine that a lot of these things the man is doing on his own, all right? And it's still costing him a ton of money to do these things on his own. Some things he has to go and get a professional to do. But what he can do, he's doing on his own. He's crawling through crawl space to fix things, all right? And if you had a professional come in there, well, that's a couple $1,000s. That's a couple $1,000s, all right? They're gonna charge you good, especially in 2023. That's a couple $1,000s right there. You have to be kidding me. They're gonna charge you real good for that. They're gonna charge you real good for that crawl space. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And now listen to these women. Like they have to spend their own money, and things are breaking one after the other. And they're like, because this is the lifestyle of men. Say thank you, Jesus, because I thank you, God, that I really see what it's like to be married without ever getting married. All right, because this and to be married in America, mm-mm, mm-mm. Y'all need to wake up and realize this is what it is. And there's some dudes like still messing around trying to find someone in America. Like I keep telling y'all, go overseas, get your money up, get going. Guys, this is crazy. And now look at all these women, all these independent women. All right, now talk about I'm not independent. I'm not independent no more. You're independent in your 20s or your 30s. And now what? And now you find it out that life is hard, life is expensive, and you need a man to protect. You need a man to go and fix things. You need a man to pay the bills. But now you can't because all your money is getting drained.
Only cost me $50, but I had to do the work myself. And then the ultimate happened. One of my sump pumps went out, and everything in the house started backing up. So I went back into the crawl space again. I removed the sump pump cover, and the smell was crazy because that's where all the poop goes. Man, I almost died. I had to get a.
Guys, that's everything I have for you. Let me know what you think regarding this. I mean, this is absolutely insane, but this is just the result of Western society. Black women are now telling black men they want them as passport bros leave. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. Just remember that all roads lead to MWA. Men walking away and cheers.